comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Showtime, baby!
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. They both need to down to the wire. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Take goes for the super art. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Neither of them willing to back off here. This is a critical KO. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Knockdown. I think both goes for the super art. Player 1 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? Heats it up with a combo into super. The pressure is so intense here. Does a good job of pushing back. Timely side push there. Amnesia! KO! Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Is that it, then?
Round 3. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Fires off the Chernobyl. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is in a pretty good experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with the stage. They're going for the super art. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sets up with the jump in. The next touch may decide if you want to finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Will that drive impact get punished? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Burnout activates. Shoots off a fireball up close. Hold your breath. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
What'll happen this round? Player 1 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of... adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How's this round going to develop? This is gonna be bad news. Checks him with the projectile. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Takes a trip. Up tap to close it. Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Hits him with a stopping bomb. Good heads-up decision off. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Fires off the Chernobyl. Big super hard hit. It's on. Player 2 is dominating this match. In there. I smell a comeback in the works.
Oh, is that it then?
Round 4. Fight!
Overdrive art? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. Hits him with a stopping block. Chernobyl. Super. Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Player 1 is experiencing burnout. Going in. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of, oh no, they're stunned. Knockdown and player digs in deep to get that drive impact. Player, burnout activates. Fires off the Chernobyl. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. A quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Burns out. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO. This match ain't over yet.
Is that it then?
Fight! Round! Fight!
Ooh, it looks a huge punish counter right in the opening seconds of this round. Drives it back, misses. Plate brushes that off and keeps going. Which fighter will control? Burnout activates. Connects with the throw. Going in? Send them to another dimension. What were they thinking? Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they cap overhead?
Away.
Player 2 is looking at a there's a burnout. Okay, here we go. They can't make any mistakes here if they want any chance of winning. Oh, here we go. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Noticeable life, they're dizzied. What now? Wrecks them.
Hey!
They gotta find something to work. Oh, but you're grounded. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Come on. This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Uses a drive parry against the attack. The parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. But with this super art connect, player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Player 1 is almost dead, but gets him. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight!
They go for the forward jump to split the round, looking to make something happen. Burnout is triggered. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. She adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? That's KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight.
Checking their opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 has the meter lead. This is a huge chance to make it feel. They hit them with a stopping block. They're jostling for the goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. A quick breather. Player 1 can't in there. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Goes for the jump into spot, brushes that off and keeps going. Misses the drive impact. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters experiencing burnout. Player 2 in burnout activates. Knockdown and can they keep on him? Still scrapping for control of the space. Drops him hard.
Sure you can!
They were waiting for it. Oh, Benson on the fireball. This match ain't over yet.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Start hits the drive. The last round. It's now or never. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Turns out. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation, a rare chance here. They gotta do something, and win. They're wide open. There's a burnout. Oh, combo. Cuts off. What's this shit you haven't gonna do? Excellent read.
Sure you can!
Oh, charges up the plasma. What's next? Oh, yo, Rock Super Hit closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hit them with a stopping block. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Alright. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1, Chase gets him. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides.
Round 2. Fight.
What'll happen this round? The super armor does its job. The drive parry was successful. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Gets out of the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Goes for the super art. Knockdown. Player 1 has the meter lead. Goes to the overdrive. Neither fighter can rely on their experiencing burnout. Player burnout activates. What'll happen here? Come upstairs. Closing moments of the match. Shinku Hadouken. Both players all out of drive gauge. Shoryuken. Up tap to close it. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
goes for the jump in to start. This round hits him with a stop and pop. Will that drive impact get punished? There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. A quick breather. Going on the offensive? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Shinju Hadouken! No lapse in judgment goes unpunished. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Prepare.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a good read on their opponent. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Drive usage will be very important here for both fighters. Player 2 goes for the super art. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of.
One little play.
Round up, will this super art connect? Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them, takes a trip. One combo can end this round right now. The kick hits! Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Misses the drive impact. Oh, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. ESA's good. What now? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive moves. Grabs them. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to deal with, will this super art connect? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Well-timed corner switch. Teleports! That's gonna rattle him. Player 2 has completed, digs in deep to get that drive in. They need to rely on sneaks in the throw. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Well fought. Round 3. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Misses the drive impact. Just goes for it at this range. How's this round going to develop? Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. They're backed up into the corner. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Gets him with a Euro step. Side switch in the corner. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Both sides getting wrecked. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that. Oh, putting the flatline zone. I smell a comeback in the works.
Bravo to a wonderful battle.
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Hits him with a stop and power. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. Burnout activates. Both fighters, Planet goes in with the Arabesque. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Still slugging it out at this range. Throws him. Grabs and throws him away. Are we gonna see a cross? Nothing. Flatlines him. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Yoga float. Where's this going? Misses the drive impact. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them, takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Scrapping it out up close. KO. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight!
Decides to create some distance to start. Goes for the super art? Can they use the third amount of comeback? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Hold your breath. Picture perfect punish counter. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Can they turn things around here with the super art? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Life lead is there. It's a good in there. Player 1 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Grabs him. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Burnout activates. Player experiencing burnout. Quick breather. Player 2 needs to use looking to KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Whips the throw. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Goes for the throw. Player 2 has used up all of their drive. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Damage? A reset? They really need to think about their next move. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Knockdown. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. This stun might mean the end of this round. Takes a trip. Will this super art connect? Player 2 chases them down. Throws them to negate them. Inferno to turn up the heat. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. In there! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes in on the impact for nothing. You do not want to whip an impact. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? What a clutch side switch there. Hits them with a stopping box. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 will look to apply finishes with the throw. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight!
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the null. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Goes in with the arabesk. Going in. Burnout activates. Player 1 hits a good. In there. I smell a comeback in the
I
works.
would love if you took this a bit more seriously.
Round 4. Fight!
Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That's some big juicy. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Player experiencing burnout. How will they utilize this? What'll happen here? Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. Hits them with a stop and pop. Perfect parry. How will they follow KO? No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Final round. Fight!
The last round. It's now or never. Excellent block. Excellent block to shut out the impact. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 2. Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. On her back. Up, suspend the meter on the super. Throws them. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Comes in hot. Adds a bit of OD spice. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They need to hold out. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Oh, with the throw, knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight!
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Down to the wire. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nails the anti-air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Oh, burnout on both sides? Heading into the end game now. It's getting takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. In there! Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round 3. Fight!
Absorbs the attack and fires back. No go for the throw. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. How's this round going to develop? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. I wonder how both takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets the jump in. Player 1 has a deck experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning digs in deep to get that drive in. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Whips with that huge attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 chases down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Sends the bar on a Kikoso. A quick breather. Player burnout activates. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Going in? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Just goes for it at this range. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. What a finish! This match ain't over yet.
It was a beautiful fight.
Final round. Fight!
Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Hold up, they broke through the super armor. Must have seen it coming. Turns out, Quick sets up with the jump in. What's next? Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Just goes for it at this range. The Gladius pries them open. Hikoso getting it some real damage. Player 2 loads up the javelin and blasts them with the good stuff. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Can they use their drive? Grabs them! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? And whiffs! They're wide open! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Reversal! Forward! Drive impact misses! Player 2! No way they did that! Dumps them! Player 1! Made some smart moves there! Great game!
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Showtime! Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Puts the super armor to good use. Both players all out of drive gauge. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Boots him! Grabs him. At this range, many of just goes for it at this range. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the KO. Player 2 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Rodrigo! The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Both fighters want to establish themselves early. Hits them with a stopping block. A quick breather. Oh, says no to the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. They can't squander this punish counter chance. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going for the leg with a Procella. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh my god, they just pumped it up! Burns the gauge on the super! What now? Then flatlines them. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Shows the medium kick. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Backstep rolling attack. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. A quick breather. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Experiencing burnout. Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Go up super hard. Looking for a chance. Medium kick hits. Procella! A lot of pressure building up here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Oh boy! The throw is denied. Catches them out. Who will come out on top? They both burns out. Flatlines them. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.